Hi, my name's JP. I'm in Bangkok, Thailand, and I'm traveling the world. And today, Globalites, we're doing a little bit something different and a little bit something special because I have been chatting with this one for the past few months, trying to arrange something, and now we finally made it happen. This is Fiona.
Hey guys, my name is Fiona. I'm a transgender woman from the Philippines. So now I'm currently living here in Bangkok, Thailand.
Fiona has a YouTube channel and she interviews couch surfers and goes and travels and films those experiences. So today we're going to talk a little bit about being transgender and the traveler. I have some questions for you, if that's okay.
Sure. And I'm excited. I'm nervous, but excited.
You're nervous? Okay, come on, girl. I've seen your Snapchats. You're not nervous about anything. Okay, so before we get into anything about travel, how did you end up in Bangkok? You live here now?
I live here now for 3 years. So first I came to Bangkok. I was traveling with a friend. He's from Germany. And then after that, I stay here for a while because I have a friend who undergoes surgery. And then after that, I meet this American and they contact me for a documentary film, which is involved 3 transgender women. So I was one of the girls who do this documentary film, which is almost done. And then I have another one, I'm Just Me. It's all about my stories, about my experience. So I have 2 more documentary films that I have to finish. And yeah, so I end up here. I meet a lot of friends from the Philippines, transgender people too, transgender friends.
Where have you been traveling?
I've traveled almost all the islands in the Philippines. So I came to Thailand because I've heard there's also a lot of beautiful places to visit, to see. I went to Malaysia as well, so traveled in Macau, Hong Kong, nice. Singapore. So travel as a transgender traveler flower.
Nice. Living the dream?
Yes.
Yeah. So now let's get into a little bit of what you do when you travel. So when you're traveling, there are things that cisgender people take for granted. Like on your passport, it identifies you as a male or a female. And we don't ever think much about it, but I'm curious as to if you've ever experienced any problems like going to another country and like them questioning your gender identity.
There is, I have very phobia like going to Hong Kong because my first travel outside my country is Singapore. So Singapore is fine, you know, they don't question. Maybe she didn't look my gender, what's written there. But in Hong Kong, when I was in Hong Kong, like I feel like I am a terrorist. Like at that time I went there because I'm gonna meet my boyfriend, and I was falling in line there, and like my appearance like a girl, and then she like my picture's like a girl also, but my gender is male. So maybe she thinking that I'm using a fake ID, a fake passport. Then she take a buzzer, I think buzzer, then someone can hear. So I have 2 police left and right with me. In the positive way, I just make myself like I'm a princess because I have these bodyguards, but I know that deep inside my heart, like what's going on? Like this is not fair. There's so many questions if I'm really a male. So I have a friend that also like they have to check their genitalia if they're really a male. So it's like really like an inhuman experience. So that I have my experience there, and like and then at the end of the day they just give you like they just give me like 4 days that time, 4 days because I have like 2 weeks of my plane ticket. That's my experience. And
so they only give you 4 days even though you're supposed to be there for 2 weeks.
Yeah, they just only give me, I have to live, you know. That's the experience for me, and that's very, very, I hope one day like in the Philippines that we have like we can change our passport to female. Sometimes I have to talk like a man. Like if I go to the immigration, like yes mom, yes mom. You know, I have to.
Do you cover up?
Yeah, no, I don't cover up. I have to be, because anyway, it doesn't matter because I just like no makeup, and then I wear a t-shirt, and you have to talk like a. Sometimes I just better like talk like a boy so that because of my. Wow. There's no happiness when every one of us, we enter the immigration chill, like we are like nervous because of like our passport and question. But I only have one experience in Hong Kong.
So you haven't been back yet?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry that happened to you.
It's okay. I hope the people will be open-minded enough and understand the differences. That's all I just wish for.
Yeah, well, I mean, and also the day when it doesn't matter what your gender is to go across a border. Who's lying about their
Yeah, I don't want to lie. I don't want to I don't want to be like put like fake beard and so that I can go there because my passport is me. Also, I have to face the real me.
Still a lot of work we have to do, people. So a lot about travel is about the people that you meet, not just the places that you go to. And so, as a transgender woman, how do you find meeting people on the road and their perceptions of you?
I myself, if I travel, I like to stay in a hostel.
Okay.
Because I meet all these people from different walks of life, from different parts of the world. And I introduce myself as a transgender woman with these people. So at first day, I'm going to introduce, say hi, hello. And then they're going to ask questions from you because they're curious. They have their questions in their mind. And the next day, they treat you like a sister. It's about like being true to yourself. This is just me. I'm a human being, you know? Like I see myself like no difference from other, you know? And some people like, you know, like, oh, like you are just like, you need to be curious.
So you've met people like that while you've been traveling?
Yeah, some of my comments in YouTube.
Oh,
people,
on YouTube.
You know, like this people, it's normal. I like it.
But in person. No, but in person.
No, I'm really good and I don't have a problem with people.
Okay.
I can talk. So it's all about conversation.
Yeah.
And just, you know, it's just very easy. And I meet all these many really good people along the way with my travel. And I will never forget them. All these people that I've traveled and I meet and I talk.
Yeah.
Some of them, they treat me like friends, sister, like still communicating until now. Like,
that's great. Well, that's good to hear though, that in person, like you're not really experiencing too much adversity at all.
No.
You know, what places have you traveled to that you felt the most welcome?
Thailand, because why? It's because I think I meet a lot of Western people. It's not actually a place; it's the people that I meet. But even when I was in Malaysia, when I was in Malaysia, also it's the same thing. I meet Western people. So. Yeah. And also in the Philippines, it doesn't really matter with the country where I am because I'm very I'm talking, I'm friendly.
Okay, Fiona. So, can you give me like one or two really big tips that you would advise other transgender travelers?
Just enjoy and don't be scared and be truthful when you meet people, and because they just love you when you're honest. Just be careful, and you know, like if you don't feel okay, like if your senses like don't feel something wrong, so go away, go out, and continue. That's why there's so many roads to go and there's so many countries to go. So, you know, if you feel happy to this place, stay a little bit longer, and if you don't, go out. Be friendly, you know, don't feel like no one can talk to you or like feel like you're very strict. Just be happy, give your best smile, and the rest will follow. So travel safe. But
let me go back because you mentioned the topic of safety. What do you do to make sure that you're safe? You feel safe.
It's been so many years I've been traveling, and for me to keep safe is just go with the flow with people, you know, like, and try to understand because everyone are different, like different character and attitude, you know, like sometimes people talk and they're just looking for someone to listen to them, and don't interrupt with negativity. Just listen and smile because maybe in the next days they're the one who asks you questions and makes you friendly because they realize that how good listener you are, even though how silly they are, even though they are how stupid they are. They you know, just understand the differences and the character and the attitude of individual.
Well, you bring up a good point. When we talk about like transgender or just queer, we talk a lot about how we are the victims of difference, and that it's our difference that, you know, causes tension with other people. But as people who are quote unquote the different people, we also have to understand the differences in other people, which you said beautifully. It's a two-way street, and you know, the only way that you're going to be able to break barriers is to project that positive energy, and that'll change people's minds, and not victimize yourself. All right. Are you ready for a little bit of a rapid fire?
Sure.
I have about 10 questions, and we're going to just go really quick. You get like 2 seconds to think about things, but then you just blur it out the first thing that comes out.
All right,
okay?
sure.
Here we go. Favorite destination you've been to?
Philippines.
Favorite food?
Thai food.
Easiest language to learn?
English.
Okay. Hardest language to learn for you?
Thai.
Thai. Least favorite food?
Malaysian.
Most disappointing destination? City, country, place?
Hong Kong.
Hong Kong, okay. Favorite travel app?
Apps me.
Huh? Maps.me?
Maps.me, yeah.
Maps.me, yes. Favorite airline?
Philippine, no, Qatar Airways.
Qatar Airways. One thing your accommodation needs to have.
Hot water and good bed, comfortable bed.
Finally, your favorite travel YouTuber.
JP.
Good answer. Thank you so much, Fiona,
That's
for
my pleasure.
talking with me today. If you want to follow Fiona, all the links are down below to her YouTube channel, her blog, her documentary, and go check out her channel because I'll be featured in one of her videos too. And also, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, follow me on all the social medias, all my links are down below as well, and subscribe because I'm posting videos every single week while I'm in Southeast Asia. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, get off the couch and go do great things.
Bye.
You can also exchange money at the point of departure or the point of arrival, but generally those rates are really terrible and you'd be losing lots of money. But if you're going to do that, generally just bring small denominations of your home currency.